Today, I will be talking to you about Sony for this social media presentation. Now, to get things started off here, Sony is a company that sells a lot of electronics here. There's a little background and context. They sell television, home theater, video cameras, audio, car marine cameras, storage, cables, mobile, and they're also involved in video games. Their PlayStation is probably their most well recognizable product out there. They're also big on the entertainment industry. You have video games, movies, TV shows, and music. So here's a little definition here from the book. It's from the book here. I'm going to pull the book out. A little definition on what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about social media and most importantly, media relations. So media relations is basically you working with the media on behalf of the organization. So this is pretty much it right here. We're going to dive in on media relations, and we're just going to look at a little timeline on what Sony looked like from. We're going to start on May 25th. So yeah, they were celebrating a little 2 years ago. Detroit Become Human, pretty great game here. They sell cameras. So you can see from the social media that their tone is electronics and new, and anyone can access these products. I mean, look, you got a record player, you got a music studio right here. It's pretty much, we're going to scroll up here. They got the 4K TV with the new HBO Max, which is the new streaming service. And also, what's really cool here is we get to see a little bit of history. And Sony decides to be silent for Black Lives Matter, and they will not stand for racism. And they're standing up for what's right. And then this is where they announced that on June 10th, about a week ago, that they were going to release the PS5 and all the information for that that's coming out in the winter. So it's the presentation, and then look at that, PS5. Now we're going to scroll down here, do the same thing for Twitter. I mean, Twitter's pretty much the same thing. I won't scroll down all the way. They're pretty much copycats. I mean, there's a little more stuff when it comes to Twitter than there is with Facebook, because you can retweet posts. The tone they're going for is anyone can own a PS5, not just young people. Anyone can own, a 4K TV. They want to make these accessible for everybody, making them look slick and just really high quality products. And they are. Sony is a very high quality product, one of the best around. Some of the advantages of using their social media, I mean, you will know when things come up. If it wasn't for social media, a lot of people wouldn't know that they pushed back the date. So right here, June 11th, and the original time was June 4th. So they pushed back the date for that. Disadvantage, especially for Twitter, you may get a lot of people trying to tweet at you negatively, saying negative things about your products and just tweeting all over the place. I mean, Facebook does that too. They're a little more monitored on Facebook on what you can post, but Twitter is a little more loose, so that could be a disadvantage. If it wasn't for social media, I probably wouldn't see this PS5 here. I mean, besides their website, their marketing and advertising is pretty key, and they've had incredible products for years. Ever since I was a kid, Sony has been on the forefronts of the entertainment industry / technology industry. That concludes my presentation. Thank you.